Alright, we're back. I'm Strategic Selene. I'm here to bring you all your tips, your tricks, your strategies you need to dominate at mobile gaming. With that being said, let's get into some Clash Royale today. On the main account, Sullivan, we are going to be hopping into Retro Royale. See if we can get all the way to the top. I believe it is at 6 wins. We will probably get this magical chest too along the way. The first entry is free. We have to build a deck, but before we do any of that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, show your support to the channel, and let's get right into it. So I recently made a best decks for Retro Royale video, probably 3 videos ago. Go check that out if you haven't, if you want some more deck ideas. But the first deck I want to start using is a Hog Rider deck. So let's try to remember what was exactly in that deck. I know there was the Hog, the Tombstone. I believe I was rocking the Dirty Freeze, Musketeer, of course, which I'm surprised they didn't change the elixir values back for Retro Royale, because some of these elixirs weren't the same in the beginning of the game. The Musketeer was originally 5. So this is the deck that I was using in the best deck for Retro Royale. So let's see how it does in the actual challenge. So getting into our first match, we're going against X625. Gonna see what he can do. Obviously a level 9 because this is a challenge. Probably not the best start. Let's drop goblins to the left, see what he's gonna do against that, see if he actually plays anything. He's gonna play a wizard, so we still can't really do anything for that wizard. So we're actually he's probably gonna play something else, so let's wait to fireball it. I want him to play something else. Let's see if he's going to. Is he not going to? Wow, he just, look at all that damage he just took from that freaking pack of minions. And we saved the fireball for the minion horde. We are severely up on him already, and we didn't even really try to be. This deck is that good. Let's see. Now, he just used the skeleton army and the minion horde, so we do want to send in the Hog Freeze, and right now is a beautiful time to do that. So let's send in our own Hog along with the freeze spell when ready. He's gonna lightning. Terrible move. Oh my goodness, look at this Hog Rider. Do we even need to send in the freeze? We don't even need to show him the freeze yet. We're just dominating him that much. Minions to the right. Definitely saving the fireball for the minion horde. Let's see what we can do now. Another Tombstone right here. He does have the lightning, which is a very strong card. I'm using it in my current pushing deck. Let's send in a Musketeer to the right. He might just let us win at this point. I mean, he really got messed up in the beginning, and I'm not gonna lie, those minions absolutely slaughtered him. We're ready to send in goblins right here. Let's send in the goblins. We do want to send in the Hog Freeze, but right now we just don't have the elixir for it. But by the time the Hog gets there, I think we're going to. Beautiful Hog Freeze on that tower. He is letting us win at this point because of the fact we took his left tower that easily. Shut down his skeleton army, shut down his minion horde, shut down his wizard. His Hog barely did any damage to us. We're going to get into another one because this is already starting to be a lot of fun. Alright, so because we did get to 1 win, we do collect our 10 gems. Let's get into another one. Going against Ruben, let's see what Ruben can do from Los Planos. Ooh, this start might be even worse than the last one. Let's drop a Tombstone. Oh, baby, they are too good to us. We're going to fireball the Goblin Barrel due to the fact that the zap won't kill it, and the tower was locked onto the Hog Rider. So right now we don't really have the best of plays. We're going to send in minions along with the skeletons, just so that the skeletons can actually tank. He drops the skeleton army. It's not the worst thing due to the fact that now we could send in the Hog Rider because he did just use his skeleton army. He's going to actually drop an Inferno Tower. It can hit both. Beautiful. Going to be able to shut that down. See what else he's willing to play. Drops a mini P.E.K.K.A. That's pretty well played. He shut that down pretty easily. Let's drop goblins in the middle for that mini P.E.K.K.A. just so he's got to deal with all of those green little men, I guess. What are they even called? Moving forward past the goblin dilemma. Let's see how much damage we can do to him on the next push. Musketeer to the back left is kind of where I want to be. Ooh, he's got a balloon. This will be very interesting. We do have the minions, which is really positive. The minions are going to destroy the balloon. We also do have the Tombstone to pull if needed, and it is needed to pull. Along with that, let's drop a fireball right here on the minion horde and the balloon just to stop all of that. We took out the Hog Rider, the minion horde, and the balloon without taking any damage to our left tower. That's how you shut down a push. Let's see if our Musketeer can get a few shots off. That is phenomenal. We needed those few shots off. Now he does have the Inferno Tower and the Mini P.E.K.K.A, two really good counters to the Hog Rider. So this match is going to be really interesting. He's playing an early Inferno Tower. I don't blame him, considering he really probably doesn't have another push right now. Let's send in the Musketeer. Along with that, let's also get ready to send in the Hog Rider with a pack of minions. So pack of minions, Hog Rider. He does have the minion horde, I believe. He arrows all of that down. Let's zap most of them. Ooh, the Hog does expire on the Inferno Tower because of the Skeleton Army. Let's drop Goblins over here. Along with that, he's got his own Hog Rider moving in. We're going to send in a Musketeer. He does have that balloon. Let's see if we can take all of that out that quickly. Fireball is going to go down for all that noise. Along with that, minions go down right there. And a Hog Rider. Now, let's see what he does to this Hog. We do have the freeze. He's got another Inferno Tower. So, let's see what we can do now. He drops another Skeleton Army. These things just won't stop coming. Let's drop a Musketeer to the left. Along with that, let's send in minions to the left too, and see if we can build on top of this push. Another Hog Rider. We do have this freeze ready for when he wants to send in anything. Come on, baby. Oh, the minion horde gets frozen. That's what we needed. Fireball freeze on the tower. For the left tower, we destroyed it with the Hog Freeze Fireball combo. Right, so now because we did get 2 wins, we will be opening up a silver chest. Very exciting chest to open. I know you guys did want to see it. We do get 1 Mega Minion and 12 Elite Barbarians. Alright, so getting into another one against Nova King from Nova Brothers YT2. Let's see what we can do against him. Musketeer in the back left is definitely the start I want to have. He's going to drop freaking minions and Goblin Barrel. Definitely an aggressive play. Let's see how good it pays off for him. So he does do a decent amount of damage, but let's see what he's going to do to this Musketeer Hog combo along with the freeze. I don't think he's going to be ready for it, and he won't be. He's actually going to drop Barbarians, which is totally fine with me. Musketeer Hog is probably going to take that tower down, and boy, that's what we needed right here. Let's drop Goblins for this Mini P.E.K.K.A. Along with that, let's drop a zap on the Goblins just so they are much weaker and easier to deal with. Along with that, let's drop minions. He could throw arrows right now, which would probably be his best play. We could have dropped a fireball, but we kind of want to keep the fireball because of our right tower being already so weakened. Yes, it would have saved us some stuff, but now we do have that tombstone for that, and we're actually going to fireball the minions and the Hog Rider at the same time, and that's why we saved the fireball. Just in case a situation arose where it became more of a threat where a fireball would be needed, we didn't want to freeze it. Moving forward, minute 36 left in the match. Let's see what we can do. We want to start pushing to the right, but we also want to make sure we're playing good defense. So let's set up with a Musketeer in the back right. This is actually really good that he's playing a Mini P.E.K.K.A to the right, because now I don't need to defend to the left and try to push to the right. So let's drop a zap right here for that. Along with that, a pack of Goblins and minions for the Mini P.E.K.K.A. So we're actually able to take all of that out. Now let's send in a Hog Rider in the corner. See what we can produce. He's probably going to drop... Oh, he drops minions. I was expecting Barbarians. This is actually much better than Barbarians. Now he's going to drop a Skeleton Army, which is also fine with me. We're going to drop a Musketeer to the right, and now his right tower is at 794, so we should be able to do some decent damage to it. Let's see what he's going to do to try to take out this left tower. So he's actually going to drop a Goblin Barrel, which is fine with me. We're going to fireball it because we don't want to take any extra damage than needed. 311 on my left tower. Let's see what we can do. Goblins are going to go down along with the tombstone in the middle, along with minions, and we're going to see if he can hold off against all this defense. So the Hog gets no swings off. That's phenomenal because that's what we needed to happen. Now he's got another Goblin Barrel coming in. We're going to zap that. We still shouldn't lose the tower. Oh baby, but we do. Goblins go down for the Mini P.E.K.K.A. He's got another Hog Rider. We have a tombstone for that. Easy, no doubt about it. We can deal with it. Along with that, we're going to send in our own pack of minions, our own Hog Rider, and trust me, we are ready with this freeze spell. Freeze goes down right here along with a zap for the Skeleton Army. Hog is still getting shots off, and we're able to take that right tower out with the Hog Freeze Zap combo. We destroyed Nova King. Somewhere in between the last match and the match you guys just saw, we took an L, by the way. Now let's collect this gold chest. I know you guys want to see that. 2 goblin gangs, 2 goblin huts, 2 battle rams, and 35 minion hordes. Moving forward, our next reward is 2 wins away at the magical chest. Let's see what we can do against Alphonsacten, I guess his name is. Let's see what we can do. I want to start off with the musketeer, but unfortunately we do not have it. So let's start off with goblins. Again, we don't want to start off too aggressive. He's got the Valkyrie. Oh, it makes us almost have to start aggressive. So let's see what he's going to do against this. We do have the zap. He's actually going to bomber, which is fine with me. I'm okay with freezing the bomber. If it was something wild, that's the thing I wouldn't be okay with freezing. So let's drop tombstone minions. Minions for the Valkyrie, minions for the Hog Rider. Unfortunately, we were unable to take out all of that. We can't even zap it. So let's fireball it. Maybe we can stop it before it takes the tower down. Unfortunately, we cannot. So, we lost the right tower in the first 45 seconds of the match. Is that a bad thing? Of course. But we did do a significant amount of damage to his left. So we're not completely out of the match yet. Let's see what we can do. He's going to drop a cannon. That's fine with me. We can let that cannon kind of expire before we send in the Hog Rider next. Let's send in the Musketeer, build a really good defensive push, and then send in the Hog Rider. So he's got the Valkyrie moving in. Definitely a tougher card to deal with. Oh, he's got the Lightning. How hysterical. So minions are going to go down for the Valkyrie and the Bomber, which is just fantastic. Now let's send in our own Hog Rider. We do have the freeze ready. If we need to drop it, he's going to drop a cannon. We are definitely dropping that freeze. Let's see, skeleton army. That would be phenomenal to see. Any kind of unit that we can zap and kill would have been better. He drops minions. Unfortunately, we're still unable to take out the tower, but we can easily get rid of those minions. And that left tower is now a fireball away. Do we want to send a fireball at it? It's looking like the cheapest way to get rid of that left tower, unless somehow we defend and then send in whatever defended in to kill it. So he's going to send in a musketeer to the right. That's fine with me. Let's start trying to destroy that musketeer to the right. Minions to the left. He's going to send in a hog. Let's drop a tombstone right here. Along with that tombstone, we could have zapped, but I wasn't feeling it. So now let's send in the hog. He's going to have to deal with the troops to the left. We have the freeze available. Oh, tough situation here. We weren't really able to take out what we wanted to. Let's freeze this because that could totally become problematic. Let's fireball that left tower, and let's also don't even need to really respond to the minions. They're going to get one shot off. One shot off is fine with me. Now let's set up and really try to take out this right tower and defend the left. So he's got a cannon moving in right away, which isn't the worst thing to see. Minions are going to go down for the bomber. Tombstone's going to go down over here. Along with that, we're going to drop some goblins. Oh, the hog doesn't even get a shot off. Phenomenal. Musketeers are canceling each other out. We could send in a hog rider right now. He does send in the Valkyrie. Let's see what we can do. Musketeer is going to go down. The hog does not get pulled. That is phenomenal. So let's drop a freeze right here. Beautiful. And now we're really stepping up the damage to his right tower. Not only that, we are up on him right now. Tombstone goes down for that hog rider. Phenomenal. Let's drop minions for the bomber, only because he can become pretty annoying. Hog Rider is going to move in, along with the fireball. Let's see what he is going to do. We actually take out the minions as well. Can we freeze it before the hog dies? Unfortunately, we cannot. We're going to zap the musketeer because that will kill her. Minions move in for the kill, and we're able to take him down for the dub, even though we lost the tower in the first 45 seconds of the match. Don't you guys ever give up. Going against Raphael Pan-Ico. Let's see what we can do against him. Again, not really the best start. Hopefully he plays a really aggressive move. We're going to send in minions to the left. He's going to go giant. Ugh. If the minions can get to the tower and do some damage, it actually wasn't wasted. He's going to drop a bomb tower. That's an interesting card to see. Didn't think I'd be seeing too many bomb towers. Let's drop a musketeer over here. We can fireball his musketeer if he wants to play anything else with it. Or worst comes to worst, we could just freeze everything. So it doesn't look like we're going to need to do that. So we're going to take some damage from the musketeer, but our musketeer is going to be able to come in and help. We're going to send in a hog to the right, and hopefully he doesn't go for the bomb tower. He doesn't, which is phenomenal. Let's drop a freeze right there. Oh, unfortunately the bomb tower does kill our Hog Rider. Kind of annoying. So minions are taken out by the arena tower. We had to suffer some damage. We have to deal with the bomber only because the bomber's going to do way more damage than we want him to do. So now we have minions moving in. He's got another bomb tower, which is fine with me. The minions are going to be able to get a few shots off on not only the bomb tower, but the arena tower, which is really nice. Bringing that bomb tower just above half health. Now we can send in goblins to the right. See what else he might want to play. He's not really showing me too much. He's probably going to do another giant in the back right. The good thing is, though, because this bomb tower is so far gone on health, we could send in a dirty hog freeze. So let's give it a go. He's going to send in a giant. Remember, no freezing the giant here, folks. So that should be just fine. We're going to freeze the musketeer and the arena tower. We're also going to send in minions right now. Along with that, we could fireball the bomber musketeer combo, but it doesn't even look like we need to. You don't want to spend more elixir than you ever guys need to. We're going to zap the goblins so that they all get one-shotted. Beautiful. His musketeer is still alive. We do have the goblins for that. We cannot afford any more damage from her. So that's fantastic for me. He's going to drop another bomb tower, which is fine. He's playing some hard defense. He's very nervous because we are so far up on him. Now we can send in a tombstone. Tombstone musketeer combo. We're going to send in minions. Hopefully they go for the bomb tower and not the giant. Phenomenal. They do. Let's fireball the wizard and the bomber, because let me tell you that right now, we do not want to be dealing with that ugly, ugly mess of a freaking push. Goblins go down for goblin barrel. We're going to zap the wizard. Phenomenal. Along with that, we're going to send in the hog, and we're ready with another tombstone. He drops a bomber. He's very scared. Hog goes in for the kill on the tower. Fantastic. 12 seconds left. He's not going to be able to shut us down. We have another musketeer going down to the right to help do some defensive damage. We're going to zap those goblins again from the goblin barrel. Ghost freeze on his king tower. We were able to pull off another dub. I believe we opened up the magical chest now. And my crown chest did open, so one crown goes for the crown chest. And now we do open up this magical chest. Let's see what we can get out of it. 706 gold, 1 ice golem, 2 wizards, 4 fireballs, 5 rockets, 12 goblin huts, 95 arrows, and 4 expos. This might be one of the worst chests I've ever gotten in my life. So you might be like, Sully, we just opened up that magical chest. Why are we jumping into a replay? Well, sure enough, the video stopped recording during this match, so we actually have to watch the replay, but I did not open up the challenge chest just yet. For you guys, I did save that, but let's get into this replay and then we will open up that chest. So we're going to watch this in 2x speed. We're going against Satez. Going to see what he can do. We do start off with a really bad starting hand. He's going to send in the musketeer to my right. I place the tombstone to his left. I dropped goblins for what was supposed to be for the musketeer. Then he drops a rage spell. I freeze the musketeer. The witch giant combo did a destructive amount of damage. 1375 on my right tower. I've done a little bit of damage to his right. 2282 left on his right tower. He does have that Tesla. Good defense, but I don't think it's the best one in the game for 4 elixir. Now in this challenge, I still think Tombstone or Inferno Tower are your 2 best defenses to go with. He sends in the giant, the mini P.E.K.K.A. The skeletons and goblins take out the mini P.E.K.K.A. We would hope, but the arena tower is able to get it off at the exact last second. We probably would have just been able to lose that tower to a fireball if that mini P.E.K.K.A. would have gotten the swing off. He sets up with another witch. 1226 on his right, 468 on my right. He's got witch, musketeer, giant, Tesla all moving in. I fireball that. I do drop minions for the musketeer. We're able to shut that down. He did fireball my tower. Now he's got witch, arena tower, Tesla trying to do damage to my hog rider. The hog freeze able to shut it down. 141 on my right tower. I know that's a fireball away. Now this is going to become a 2-to-1 match, or possibly if someone 3 crowns each other. He's got the witch. I have the hog, the fireball, the musketeer. I freeze the witch, but not the musketeer. It became pretty problematic over there. I do have the tombstone for the giant. I drop another tombstone for the mini P.E.K.K.A. He arrows that all down. We do drop goblins, able to save all the health of the musketeer. I got hog rider, musketeer. We drop that freeze on both arena towers. He cannot handle the heat. we were able to take it down, so we ended up going 6-2 in the challenge. As you guys can see, I did not even claim the gold from that win yet. Yes, we did go 6-2, able to pick up the 3,000 gold and on the free entry. Very pumped up about that. Now let's open up this challenge chest, maybe pop a legendary. That would be pretty nice. 2 archers, we get 2 wizards and 21 goblins. Nothing that we needed, but sure enough, we sure did beat that challenge right on up. Comment down below, how did you guys do in the challenge? What deck did you guys have success with? But with that being said, all my social media handles are right there. Boom, 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 boom. Links are in the description. Check them out. And as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe down below, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.